Okay, so good morning and good evening, everybody, and welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number, I guess, 13. Today we are going to be start a new topic, but my preference that we should complete this topic by tomorrow. The reason being because on the Wednesday I would like to be start a fresh and new topic called the cloning, and Thursday we are going to be discuss on the topic called the upgrades. Because Thursday ServiceNow is going to be launch Utah version for the early releases, means it will be available for PDIs and few of the customer, I guess. Okay, so I want to show you that how this actually things work, the upgrades work actually. So we'll try to do that part, and practically I want to do with you guys. And after the class, I'll put on the this thing upgrading part. Okay, who joined this as a guest user? Please rename to your name. Okay.
Atul, I have joined as an like with the name Neha. Somehow I am not able to see my usual login link.
Okay. No problem. No problem. That's fine. Good. Okay. So today the topic we are going to be start that's stands like SLA, service level agreements. Okay. What it says basically, it says that whenever you are doing a contract, okay, you need to be deliver those services, right? You to deliver the services in a given point of time. Or I can say, let's say I order something, or not I order, let's say we have an agreement between me and I have individually agreement with you guys as well, that this training will be completed in 40 to 45 days. This is what we have a SLA, that is service level agreements. Definitely, I told that in this agreement, there are some leaves as well. In case I'm to be travel somewhere or I'm not well. Okay. That is the one point. Also, one more thing. During our discussions in day-to-day life, or maybe on the WhatsApp, I have one more SLA with you guys. That if anybody put any question in the chat window, I will be accountable to answer that. Maybe I know, maybe I don't know, but I will be accountable to answer that. Now, two terms I would like to be add here. It's called response. One is called resolution. Like I immediately ask who joined as a guest login. Neha said, Atul, I joined, right? She's responding to my terms. She's responding to my problem statement. That is the one part. So let's say during the weekdays from Monday to Friday, if anybody ping me on WhatsApp, I am going to be respond you in a 30 minutes. I'm saying I'm going to respond to you. But if you put any query, or maybe you put any query, if I don't know the answer, I will provide you the resolution in 2 or 3 days or 4 days or 5 days. So now two things. I give a call to Ravish and he pick up. Hello, this is the response. Ravish, yeah, I'm planning to come to your place. Can you guide me? Atul, I'm busy. I'll call you back in 15 minutes. He called me after 15 minutes and then he responded everything to me. That is a resolution. Okay, this is important because response and resolution two are the different things. Take example, let Shabrish call me. I pick up the call in two rings. Anytime Shabrish call, I pick up the call in the 2 minutes. Neha call me, I pick up in maximum 4 to 5 rings. But Suraj call me every time. I did not pick up in the first time. And three are discussing and say, yeah, Ratul, he did not respond on time. No. He's responding me let me call, and he pick up your call in the 3 to 4 rings. Shabri said, come on. He pick up my call in the 2 minutes, 2 rings only. But Suraj says no. For me, he is not responding. So now the thing is that for every customer, for every person, a person is little tough. But for every type of priority, we can decide our SLA. Like Pizza Hut or the Domino's has a SLA. On the weekends, sorry, on the weekdays, if you order, you'll get your pizza within 30 minutes. That is the resolution SLA. But if there is a more or it's a festival day when calling, this particular SLA did not apply. This is the concept of the SLA. Our industry work on the SLA. And this was the first question everybody asked to me. I never asked to anybody that, okay, guys, tell me how much time you have to be complete this course. Everybody asked me, Atul, I want to know about the training. And also, could you please let me know what is the duration of the course? I said 45 days max. Now, one more thing. This is called the SLA. Under that, there is a term called the OLA. Operation level agreements. I know that I have to be complete this course in 45 days, in 45 hours. Okay. To complete every topic, I have an internal SLA. Like in the last week, if you remember, when I say that guys, we're going to start with the request management, it will take 5 days. That was the OLA, internal one. My OLA can never be than the SLA. If I say, guys, I'm going to take SLA topic for the 10 or 30 days or the 40 days, Atul, come on, when you finish the course, right? So OLA will be always less than the SLA. Now, what is the meaning of the OLA for us? OLA stands for the operational level agreements. The people who are working in the delivery areas, if I'm not wrong, like Ashish, Deepak, Suraj, Mohammed, Ravish, Avi, who are working specifically in the area of the delivery. Their work is to deliver the things to the client. And in these areas, they always have a blame game. That no, incident breach because you did not respond on that time. Your team did not respond on that time. Database team respond blame to the network team respond to the server team respond to the server respond to the someone else. But this is a blame game. So to fix this blame game, there is a concept called the OLA, operational level agreement. So that I know that if any incident happen and it has been assigned to database team, they have a 2 hours SLA or they have 30 minutes SLA. This thing we never told to the customer. This thing only for the internal purpose. Okay, but OLA is important for the performance improvement perspective. Now the last one that is called the UC, underpinning contracts. Everybody know, and now it's very open in the market as well, that Atul is not a developer. Let's say I know that I'm not a developer, but I have a lot of developer friends. Let me sign an agreement with one of my friend who will take a training for you guys for the development. I done this trial as well in one of my batch. I take help of one of my friend. He charged some amount, so I give it and I say, okay, you do this training, because I was getting a feedback that in your training scripting was missing, but after that I learned it. Okay, this is called the underpinning contract. Underpinning contract basically is outside the scope of everybody, or outside, or I can say that outside of control of at least me as a service provider. Let's say I am a company, I'm a service provider, and I'm giving service to the Suraj. Suraj has Suraj installed a server from the Microsoft. Okay, which I am maintaining it. If anything goes wrong in that server, I have to be answer it. But if server himself is not working properly, I have to be raise the incident to the Microsoft. Now Microsoft says, boss, for me it is a P4. I will take 7 days. But my Suraj agreement or my Suraj SLA is for the 30 days. Oh, sorry, I can say 5 days. So these are the underpinning contracts. Something has been outsourced or has been supported by the vendor directly. Now Suraj has a question, Atul, how we can improve that? Boss, if you want to improve, you have to spend more money. Make a good relationship with Microsoft. Take their highest package. Take the highest package and get a 24/7 support. No problem. But in our industry, this is also work here. Now, few more things from the consulting perspective. In this area, consulting is very much tough. Why? Because there's a lot of condition customer want to do. Like in Europe, in US, in other countries, we are having a very limited holidays. 8, 10, 12 maximum holidays we have. But the country like India, if I go on the state wise, if I go on the region wise, there's a lot of holidays. But I'm not supporting it's a holiday. Mosin says, sorry, it's my days, it's Ramzan is going and it's not my work. I'm not supporting it. I'm on off. Or my team is on off. My or 50% team is there. Now this thing called the schedule here. But now if you say let's say Suraj is working from Monday to Sunday to Saturday. Okay. Or let's say Suraj is working from Friday to Saturday. Now Sunday is off for him. He want to do some bank work. If you go to bank wale says, sorry, Sunday sir, it's off for us. Then it's a schedule, right? So in our industry as well, we have a different schedules to be worked upon. We have to be defined that. Now, few holidays has been fixed. Like I know that 1st January is always on the 1st January, 25th December is on 25th December, 15th August on the 15th August, 26th January is on that, 2nd October and 2nd October is on that particular day. 1st May is a Labor Day, or I can say it's a Engineer Day, you can say it's a off. It's a fixed day that when in the world everywhere, at least these 3 or 4 are holidays. 15th, 25th January, sorry, 25th December, 1st January, 1st May. These are the holidays for everybody, almost for everybody. Now, when you are doing consulting, you have to be, or we have to be asked to our customer about holidays as well. Tell me, when are your holidays, so that I can configure that on that particular day your SLA should not run. That is important here. So now, important point is that like in SLA part, we have to be configure, or we have to be worried about the 3 things: when to start the SLA, when to pause the SLA, and when to cancel the SLA. Clear? When to start, when to pause, and when to cancel the SLA. That 3 are the important point. Because here the conditions come. Rest thing ServiceNow will do. Don't worry. Rest thing ServiceNow will do. But we as an individual has to put that data in the ServiceNow. Another point, admin can do this thing work, can work on this part. Again, Saturday, I appeared for my ITSM exam as well. I came to know when I was reading that book, which is available after this training, there's a lot of things which we're using day in, day out, but we don't know or we don't remember the exact names. And also on the Thursday, we have discussed this part. Now it is a responsibility for everybody. I'll try to make sure that you guys get CSA plus ITSM both knowledge in a one go. Now the point is that either of the module we do, it is your responsibility to check that what are the roles available to perform that particular module. Okay, any question anybody has? Good. Now let's proceed to this part. To do this part, let's go and search here the SLA. There are some default SLA given by ServiceNow. Mainly SLA work on the, I can say, sorry, SLA work on the, what I can say, priority level, on the priority basis. Okay. Like P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. On that basis, SLA work generally. Okay. Now, if I go here, I can search and I can see SLA definitions. SLA definition, SLA overview, SLA conditions, SLA engine. This is a ServiceNow given engine. Properties, SLA repair, and SLA properties. Okay, basically the property funda has been or properly or mainly used in the ITSM area. When you go for the ITSM examination, then the properties play a vital role. Let's go to the SLA definition. Now, if you see, let me create my SLA. So this is the SLA form. It's a form view. It says name, type. Now, what is the name? If I put LNG, it's not look good here. The good point is that when you're defining the SLA, the name should be, by reading that, you can understand what is the purpose of that particular SLA. If I go here, let me see. Let's say you're traveling in the train. Somewhere it's mentioned SOS. What this mean? In case of emergency, right? It means by reading this, you can understand that it is something we should not touch very frequently unless we're in the emergency. So here, when you're defining the SLA, always try to mention that what type of SLA you're doing. It's a response. Then put which type of priority. I say P3, and after that put the duration. I said 20. Let's say like this you can do. Now by reading this, you can understand. Let me show you something more here. SLA definitions. Now you can see, right? Priority 1, resolution 1 hour. By reading this, you can understand that this SLA is applicable for the priority 1 and its type is the resolution and resolution time is 1 hour. Easy to understand. So it is a first practice where to follow it. Okay. Now it is a SLA OLA underpinning contract. I said SLA. Target, response or resolution. I said it's a response. Okay. Just give 1 minute. I'm getting one call. Okay, disconnected. Good. Okay. Now on which table you want to create it. This is important. It is the same fundamental. Which particular table you want to create a workflow. It is that. You want this SLA should be attached to change. You should put a chain table. If you want, should be incident table, problem table. Any table you want, you can put it. Okay. Now flow. How this flow work actually? Moving from the state 1 to 2 or 3 to 4, how this work? By default, ServiceNow provided me the default SLA flow. I was one point I know. When I was preparing for this ITSM examination, there's a lot of time in the book and in the labs it has been say, open this particular workflow, open this particular flow. The reason being because in the examination, these questions also ask that what is the flow name? So now I make a habit whenever I get these things in my day-to-day life routine, I'll see, okay, what is the name of this SLA? I'm sorry, what is the name of this flow? What is the name of this table? What is the sys ID? All the things. Now, this is the easy part. And this is the toughest part. Let's say duration. Again, now remember, you are on the one side, customer is on the other side. It's between you and customer the discussion is going on. Boss, tell me what duration you want. User specific means I want to give a specific duration here. Let's say Suraj call me and I pick up the call and say, Suraj, I'll call you back in 10 minutes. This is my defined SLA. Suraj call me and I cut that call and he get my auto message. I'm in a meeting. Call me after 1 hour. He again called me after 30 minutes. He again got the same message. That is the predefined durations. Generally, we go for the user defined. So what is the duration type here? 2 business day by 4 p.m. 3 business day by 4 p.m. Breach on the due date next business day 4 p.m. Let me give you that how it's work actually. Let's say when I was in India, in Pune during the pandemic, definitely we did not go out. So I order the vegetables online. Okay. So whenever I order the vegetable online, they have a policy. If you order between 12:01 by 11:59, you get your order next day. In the complete 24 hours, if you order anytime, you will get the order next day. This is what these things are saying. Simple. In my experience, I never see a client who are using these things. They always have their own way. That boss, I want to specify my part. Okay. What is the duration I put? The 10 minutes. One more thing, when you're doing a practice, please don't put any hours or days. Hey, Atul, come on. What rubbish? The reason being because if you put hours and days, you have to be wait for the time your incident reached to in this part. For our practice purpose, put 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just to see the things that how it's working. So now in our discussion for the today's tomorrow, we are going to be take 10-15 minutes maximum, so that we can see that what is happening when SLA is running. If you put 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, it is tough for you to wait it. Okay. Now, what is the schedule source? Important. My company Saturday, Sunday is off. It means we are working 5 days. In 5 days, we're working morning 8 till evening 8. It means 12 hours. No, Mohammed said, no. In my company, we are working morning 8 till 11 o'clock. And we're working 6 days. Now you both have a different schedule. In this case, we have to be create our own schedule. So what say SLA definition, which is given by service node. You want to use that? I said yes. Then put double asterisk and you will get these many. 24/7, third Saturday maintenance, 8 to 5, 8 to 5. Now Mohammed has a question. Atul, 8 to 5, what this mean? 8 to 5 weekdays. It means morning 8 till 5. But tell me, it is Indian time, it's a UK time, it's a BST, it's a GMT, it's a specific, it's a CAT. What time it is? That is the next part. But as of now, we'll say if you want to go for the out of the box definition, then you can use these definitions. For our practice, we are going to be used 24/7. Because if we use 8 to 5, then either we have to make changes in our profile for the time zone. Otherwise, we have to wait till that particular time. So 24/7 means as soon as this incident get generated or this SLA get attached, SLA start running it. So now did you notice that? As soon as I put 24/7, it says if you're raising any incident now or you're attaching any SLA now, it will be breached by this particular time because my profile is in the IST time zone. Let me change it. See, it become 8/10. It will be breached by 8:10. So you have 8 hours in your bucket now. Atul, come on, how it's 8 hours? By practically, system is not. You guys are sleeping. System is still waking up, right? You guys are sleeping. If you have time, you can go and work on your SLA. Sorry, incident. Who is stopping you? But SLA is not running. Now, second point, Atul, can we define our own SLA? Or I can say no schedule. No schedule means by default 24/7. Or can I put SLA on a specific field of the incident? I say, tell me what. You can see here. I want to put on the opened or schedule here, something is opened by schedule. Not sure that because I never tried this. It's basically work on the opened or closed date something. Generally, we use always the SLA definition. Now, Ashish is not happy. Atul, come on. I want to create my own schedule. No problem. Let's put this thing. Let's see what is the table name. Contract SLA. Go here, or let's search for the schedule here. You can check it from here, or you can. Alright, come on here. We have to go for the schedules, right? Let me open from here. It is a CMN underscore schedule. No, but nobody tell me, come on, guys, that I'm picking up the wrong table. There are few tables which don't have any module. Okay, let's take a question today. Give me the answer. There are one table on which you cannot create the report. Even though I did not reach on that particular topic, but get the answer. There's a table on which you cannot get the report. Second question, find out the tables which don't have any module available in the application navigator. अतुल ये क्या मजाक है? Every table has a module. No. No. Everything which you bring from any branded showroom, or maybe any cutlery you bring, any mugs you bring, every mug did not come in the box. Some mugs come in the newspaper wrapping as well. This is what the concept here. Try to find out which table don't have a module. It's a practical question has been asked. So think about that. So here are the schedules available. So this is what 24/7 schedule. Let me open and show you. This is one of the favorite topic for me. I'm not let it open quickly, or let's see. So it says schedule name is 24/7. And here the main entry come. What is the schedule entries every day? Starting from 1st Jan 07. Every day it should run. नहीं अतुल कुछ clear नहीं हुआ. Let me open the another one so that we can understand. Let's say 8x5. 8x5, yes. Monday to Friday. So this is my schedule definition, and this is my schedule entry. People who are working in the change management specifically, you guys find out that this change is conflicting with the other change. How it's work from the scheduling entry only. In the conflict calendar, not in the conflict calendar, you can get the things in the scheduling assistant from this way only. So now I open it. 8x5 from 7 July till 7 July, 8x5. It is like reoccurring invite I am sending in the Outlook. Repeats every Monday to Friday. This one, weekdays, okay. Until if you want to put, you can put the dates as well. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, you can do it. Up to you. You want to do, you can do that part. Now Ashish is still not happy because he's in the delivery. He's worried about the holidays as well. Now let me show you one more option here. Let's go for the this one, excluding holidays. And then if you want to define the holidays, you have to go for the child schedule. This is the work, not a developer. This is the work of a consultant. Remember, developer will put the things which you give. It's you and me as a consultant need to be asked, okay, give me your calendars, give me your timings. So 1 minute, Neha. So if you click on this US holidays, so they have these entries. These things. It means on these days, SLA will not run. But this is not a one-time entry. In a year, it's a one-time entry. But next year, you have to be changing the dates, specifically the years. It's only 2022, but I'm looking for 2023 now. So we have to be update as well. Go ahead, Neha.
So these schedules are pre-configured.
Yes.
And we can only change the like you said that it has to be done from Monday to Friday, or sometime if it is running from Friday to I'm like from Tuesday to Sunday, right? Monday is a holiday. We can change that preference.
No. Then you have to create a new schedule.
Okay.
See, it is not a best practice. The best practice says never ever change anything in ServiceNow out of the box component. Make your own on records and then use it.
Okay, and then the next question is, you just mentioned that we for next year we have to again update the holiday calendar in ServiceNow.
Yes.
So who ensures that after a year this is like, is it
you
the
as,
service maintenance team?
no. You as a consultant. If the project is still in the running phase, then definitely you. Otherwise, if it's already go live has been done and
Yeah.
support is there, then it's a service maintenance team or the DevOps team basically take care of these things.
Yeah, so basically the support team will take care after the implementation.
Yes.
Okay.
Now one more question, let me put it. Because it is a PDI and we are getting a lot of demo data as well. Dummy data, garbage. We are not, I love the garbage is not the right one. It's even though it's a good data because to do the work it's required. If you purchase a ServiceNow instance for your customer, will you get this demo data or not? Question to everybody, get the answer. And once I get an instance, what that instance called, there's a name, special name has been given to that particular instance. It's not only for ServiceNow I'm talking. Anything you're talking, database, servers, specifically in the databases we say, or where some applications need to be installed. Before that, I got some kind of a base, but the base has some specific name in our industry. I'm sure Ashish, you have understanding about this. What that particular base called? Try to put some name, Ashish. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Let me give a hint.
Are we talking about the fourth instance, Atul?
No. I'm saying whenever we purchase the ServiceNow instance, it is completely empty. Nothing has been installed on top of that. No demo data, no dummy data, no actual data. What that particular instance called? What is the base flavor of ice cream?
Vanilla flavor.
Yes.
Vanilla. Okay.
Yes. Which is tasteless. So the same thing is called as a vanilla flavor. Whenever we purchase the service instance and there's no customization has been done, no dummy data is there, no actual data is there, it's just a blank. It's called the vanilla flavor. Default mode, no. Default mode is the wrong word. We call it as a vanilla because that is pure. And a lot of companies, a lot of customers has their vanilla flavor as well. Before, let's say I give example. One of my customers said, I want to do a POC. I said, OK, if I do a POC in the existing instance, I did not get the right results. To make sure that it is not going to impact anybody, I want to do it on the vanilla flavor completely. This is what the purpose of this vanilla part. OK, now let's come to our discussion here. So this is what you can create your schedules here easily. Now for us, I'm putting 24/7 so that we can see that results are running. This is important point. Time zone source. I am sitting in US and I am raising for me the 8 o'clock morning when you're evening 5 o'clock or you're evening 6 o'clock. You're logging off, I'm logging in. Right? So time zone source actually matter that how I can pick up that this particular ticket is going to be in my area and going to be work. I need to work now or little later on. OK. This concept is little complicated to understand. And generally as a practice, if you want to read, I'm not going to be discuss much because I'm not a little bit confident here. If you want to read, go to the ServiceNow docs and search for the time zone source in the SLA table. They will give you the detail of this 5.1. What it says that how to calculate the SLA, which time zone I should pick up it up. It says, do you want to pick up the caller time zone, that from where he's calling, from where he's raising, should I pick up that? One option. Do you want to define the time zone by yourself, that every SLA will be carried in the IST? I said no, because this is not going to practically work. We are working 24/7 and we're supporting multiple customers. CI location. On which particular CI this particular on this sorry, when you're raising a change or when you're raising incident or problem where this SLA is going to be attached, there's a CI. You want to take that CI location where it has been installed. Maybe it is in Miami, it's in US, in UK, in Japan, anywhere. Task location, time zone. Not sure that which task they are picking up, and let's caller's location time zone where the caller actually sitting. Not sitting. The caller location in the caller's profile. Little complicated to understand. I'm very sure. But if you want to, what we do, as a practical, we take always the caller time zone. That where the caller is sitting, according to that, we have to be make it up. Now the thing is that Atul, how to test this part? OK, this is what I learned in my ITSM examination, guy. Why I'm intentionally putting these things in your mind so that it should be habit for you now onwards. Whenever you're stuck, do the hands-on. I done lots of hands-on whenever I stuck in my preparation part. I'm not getting understanding this thing, then try what is be happening. OK, so to do this part, create a 3-4 different users in the different time zones. IST, BST, GMT, Pacific, and then raise a ticket on their behalf and give them an ITIL rules and see how it's working. Then you will do see this part. Clear everybody till this point. Good. Now this point. When to start, when to pause, when to stop, and when to reset. A very important point here. Start means when I want my SLA should trigger. There must be some conditions. Let's say I started this training on 1st of February, but Suraj joined on the 8th of February. It doesn't mean that SLA is going to start from the 8th. SLA will be starting on the 1st and it will be ending on the 2 months. This is what the start condition. What I say, start condition where priority is, let's say P5. I've intentionally put in the P5. Now what you have to do, create your as you already created one table. Okay, if not, then create a SLA on the change, on the problem, on the knowledge, not knowledge, in the change incident in these three basically tables, and put the different conditions. Risk is high, priority is 2, impact is 1. Let's say I'm putting where impact is 2. When the impact is 2, only then this SLA should be start. Okay. For the time being, forget about this particular term. This we will discuss tomorrow if we're able to complete today's topic, because this is going to be take approximately 30 to 45 minutes. A very interesting topic and very confusing. Okay. When to cancel? By you started the SLA, now you have to be cancel it. Number one, when the cancel conditions are met. And you can define the cancel condition. I said when impact become 3, then cancel. Number one option. Or start conditions are not met. It means when these conditions are not matching, either you make 1 or either you make 3. In that case, it will be cancelled. If you make 2, it will be start. So to the consultant specifically, this is the point where we have to be discussed with the customer. It's not a developer job, it's your and mine job to get this clarification. That was tell me when you want to start. Generally, this thing we say, start are not met, it is easy to configure. Instead of mentioning that, meeting the conditions, this condition. So I put start conditions are not matching. Okay, so let's save this and let's get an incident. Caller is asset manager test, and let me save, because we want to do some hit and trial, right? No SLA get attached. Okay, no problem. Now what we say that impact is 2. Impact is 2. And now save. And let's scroll down. SLA, the testing of SLA is like a baking a cake. A lot of patience are required. Lot of. Now if you scroll down, you can see this is our SLA attached and this is system out of the box SLA attached. Not worry about the same, don't worry. Because conditions are meeting, so it will attach. Right? Now, Neha says, Atul, how this is possible? Let's say you go for a movie and you order one big popcorn box. You say that if you order a popcorn box, you have to pay 30 rupees extra, and you have a kid as well. So you have to buy another popcorn box as well for that kid. This is what condition matches. Second condition, Neha knows that if I have a kid, I have to buy one more box. But she was not aware if you're buying the bigger pack, you have to pay 30 rupees extra. This is what the system driven. So for us, the main point is that number one, important point. Everybody please go through P1, P2, P3 and P4 SLAs, which has been running on the incident table so that you get to understand that how SLA has been defined. So now you can see it has been started. Good. Because why? Because our conditions are matching here. Right? Our conditions are matching. Now, if I go and make the impact as 1 and save. And save it here. Our SLA get cancelled. Why? Because conditions are matching. So one thing clear, there's a no automation is there. It's all about the conditions. If you define, it will work. Not define, not work. Now, Atul, I don't want to make it a cancel. I want to pause it. Cancel is one thing. Let me pause it. Pause क्या होता है? To hold for some time. But it will be starting from the stopping point only. Pause doesn't mean the life cycle of a SL is over. No. Pause means I'm holding it. Like we told to our kids, right? When they came after the playing and all the things, we say, hold it for some time. Let's have water first and take a sip by sip, hold it, and then take something else. Right? This is what the pause. I said when the pause, when let's say short description contains, I'm intentionally putting these unnecessary things here so that you should not get confused. Contains LNG, then it should be pause. Now, same thing here. When to resume? When resume condition met or pause condition are not matching. But if you are pausing it, I'm sure that everybody sitting here, not everybody, at least I can say Ashish, me, Ravi, Suraj, Akshad, Muhammad, we guys know then when our parents have a tape recorder, the audio recorder where we put the cassettes and we use that. If someone came house, we just pause it. This is what these functionality says. When you have a pause, you have to be resume as well. Resume from the same perspective, same place, or resume from the some previous conditions. You can put the conditions. I said no, I'm putting this only. Now what to stop? Stop means I'm ending the life cycle. Ending the life cycle. It cannot be reopened now. It will be start as a fresh, but the same SLA cannot be reopened. This is what the stop conditions. I said stop when description contains LNG. Then it should be stop. Because stop के बाद start नहीं है. For the starting we already have a condition. This one. And reset it. Last point. I'm going too fast, but don't worry. It will be done in a flow only. Otherwise, we will miss out. We'll do the practical after this. Neha, give me 1 minute. Reset means I want to restart everything now. And generally, we put some condition or we say cancel the string SLA. I said when the impact is 2, then reset again. I'm not sure it will work or not because it's a recursive now. Here and here it's a recursive. Reset action, cancel the existing one or complete the existing one. Anything you can do. Generally we do for the cancellation part. Yes, Neha, before I save it.
So Atul, you have used the same condition for pause and stop. Is it just for an example or we can do that?
Pause on the short description, stop on the description.
Okay. So yeah, okay.
The same thing happen when we go for the examinations. We think everything is same. Oh, this is the answer. Go ahead, Shabrish, and welcome back.
Thanks, Atul. Atul, on pause condition, right? So, at what point of time pause condition is used? Because we use the ServiceNow tool and the IT people, they do like wantedly, they just send a update and they pause that incident.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. See, that is why I am not opening the out of the box SLA. Generally, when as per the standard, when it moved to the pause state, when you're waiting response from the customer, then you put the ticket on hold and then it go for the pause condition. To do this part, that is what I'm saying. To do this part, go through the P1, P4 SLAs and then open everybody's, and then you come to know that how it's be posted.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what question have you put? Ravish here, right? Plain vanilla instance, beginner. Why do we need to cancel the SLA? Come on, why not? I'll give you an example. I invited you at my house for a party. Okay, 30-40 people are there. Party just started. It's just half an hour, 45 minutes has been done. You and me are fighting now. I said, get out everybody from my house. No party. It's cancelled. Simple. Simple thing. When the conditions are not matching, specifically when I'm changing the priorities of my incidents, then I want the previous SLA should be get cancelled. I give an example. Let me try to give example. There's a company who has a who has a delivery time 30 minutes. Okay. You put the order, some grocery order you put, and the person is on the way. Suddenly he met an accident. He report to his executive or he report to his team, and from there you get an answer call. Sorry, your order will be as of now no SLA because our delivery guy met an accident. In that case, it should be cancelled because otherwise you will put a blame that no, it's 30 minutes. You did not deliver 30 minutes. Give me everything is free as of now. So these conditions, and Ravi, it's not you and me to decide. It's customer need to be decided. That boss tell me when you want to cancel it. He says one condition is not when you cancel it. Okay, I will do, no problem. Clear, Ravi? Good. Go ahead, Ravish.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing is that when we select that schedule, right? So in that schedule we have some holidays also. At that point of time, also like during the non-business business days, which is during the holidays, the SLA will get paused, right? Automatically, or do we have to
Yes.
configure for that also?
No. That is the reason we're putting in the schedule. Like, if you give me a call, if you message me on the WhatsApp or maybe in the WhatsApp group on Saturday or Sunday, I'm not liable to answer anybody because that time all the SLA has been paused. But from Monday to Friday, yes, I'm liable to answer in the 30 minutes. Otherwise, there's no purpose of having a schedule. Like in every company, your manager asks, right? Okay, give me a schedule, guys, for the next 1 week or the 2 week so that he can plan the work. Ravi says, Atul, I'm going, or maybe say I'm going on the vacation. I'm going on a vacation for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. So that he can plan it. He want to schedule so that he can see that what he can deliver or what he cannot be deliver. That is the purpose of the scheduling part here. Clear, Ravish?
Okay.
Good. Ravi, you're asking something. Go ahead.
Yes, Atul. Yes, I can understand that canceling that SLA from that customer perspective, okay, for okay business perspective. But sometime we may can in the ticket level we can cancel, right? Example, incident, it's a false alert. We may go and
No.
cancel that.
See, you cannot. I'm not sure that you cannot, but it is not a best practice that you manually go and cancel the SLA. No, you have to be work on the incident because SLA is getting attached on the basis of conditions. It's not a manual attachment. It's a forcefully attachment when the condition has been met.
Okay.
Okay, so if you cancel your incident, your SLA get cancelled automatically, or you
Yeah.
you close your
Yeah.
incident, your SLA get cancelled automatically, right? Let's
Okay.
come here.
Thanks.
No problem. Now we have these 4 conditions. Let's try to create a new one. What is the start condition? Impact 2. Okay. Impact 2. I'm starting directly from here so that we can easily do that part. See. SLA started? Yes. SLA started. Good. Now go here. Pause condition. Short description content LNG. Go here and put save. It's pause and it's cancelled as well. Why? Let's see. Description contain LNG. Did you put LNG in the description as well? No, description is blank. Asha, हाँ अभी mention ना. Pause are this. Why it's cancelling? Because start condition is not matching, but start condition also matching. It's 2. Then why it should get cancelled?
Short description is LNG.
Short description LNG only. See, this is what we have a pause one. Because I guess it's matching with this reset condition as well. Because reset says 2 and it says cancel the existing SLA. Okay, why it's be happening? Number one, first when we created it created 1 SLA because impact was 2. That's fine. This was there. When we put the short description as LNG, then 2 conditions met. One is the pause and the other is the reset. Because impact is still 2. It say cancel the existing one. It cancel the existing one and created a new one, but in the pause condition. Now, if I go here and put the stop, put description as LNG and save. And now it's completed and this was a cancelled. That's fine. What wrong? We have put the same condition for start and the reset. Maybe reset I can say when priority is 1, then reset it. And in that case, cancel the previous one, not the complete. We said cancel the previous one, and then you can do that part. Question so that you can get clarity here. Or let me repeat. Okay, let's do again it now. Let's get a new incident. This, let's say LNG first. Impact नहीं है, इसका मतलब start तो नहीं होगा ये. Let's say what happened now. See, if it is not started, definitely it will not go for the any other condition. So first we have to be started. So let's put impact as a 2. Save. Now only one SLA is running. See this one. Because in the reset, the conditions are different. Let's say now I'm going to change the priority to P1. Now let's see what happened. See, it cancelled my SLA. Why? Because I said cancel the existing one. And it attached something new SLA with this. Where if you open this one, if you open this P1 SLA, you will be able to see that why this is getting attached. I'm saying reset. I did not say that attach new one. Why it's attaching? Because it's matching with the, let me show you. It's matching with the conditions here. Let's see what is the start condition. Oh. Let me open from there only. P1 which has been attached, P1 resolution 1R, P1 resolution 1R. And now if you go and see on the start condition, you will see that why it has been attaching. See, priority is critical. That isn't, it has been attaching this SLA to this particular, to this particular incident. Clear or doubt? See, now it's all about the testing, nothing else. You configured it, now you have to be tested. And again, I'm saying test a step by step. Don't become a James Bond here. Pause condition, start condition, cancel condition, reset condition. Start condition, then test. Pause condition, then test. Reset condition, then test. So that you can understand that how your conditions are working properly or not. Otherwise, you get confused. Okay, go ahead, Neha.
So Atul, as that second SLA got attached itself for the priority one when we changed the priority of the ticket. So so these are the pre-configured SLAs or SLAs which are already there, which is already configured in service now.
Yes.
But when we work on like some implementation, we'll have to like create all the SLAs from scratch, right?
Yes.
These SLAs will not be there. These can be there.
Yes. So whenever I'm not sure about that the vanilla flavor, but as per my understanding, whenever we install any plugin, ServiceNow asks us, do you want to get the demo data or not? Then you will understand that part. That why in the PDF we have a demo data so that we can understand the concepts. Otherwise, if there's no data, it's tough for us to understand the concepts as well. So this demo data is just from the out of the box functionality which help us to understand the tool. But in actual, it may be there, it may not be there. Maybe you can delete it as well. Maybe you can deactivate
How
as well.
will I make sure that the any out of box SLA do not get attached to my ticket and it should only be the SLA which is as per the contractual requirements?
Make it as inactive. It will not attach.
Oh, all right.
This particular field is a heartbeat of every record. Okay, it give me one question. I'll ask this question some other day. Okay. Now, if I ask you one question, okay, let me put it there. In the list view, open. नहीं open नहीं open से तो कुछ नहीं होगा. Let's say all. In this list view, I want a record or I want a list of the incident which are in the cancelled state or closed state. How you will do it? Atul, easy. Go here, search for cancel and search for close. Right? Everybody agree on this part, right?
Yes.
Go here, funnel icon and put it is one off कर देते हैं इसको, easy हो जाएगा. Done. Now we can achieve this as well. Let me add one more field here. Active. Now we need to be thinking from the developer perspective as well. Instead of doing this, what I will do, I'll put as a I get the same condition, closed or cancelled. I guess closed cancel is not there. Maybe cancel for they have some other part. Let me see. Group by state. Do we have any cancel or not here? Huh, no cancel. It means all fine. So with the active, I can get that part easily. Okay, these are the tricks which we learn from the developers quickly because they know who is their time sitting there to put this condition, put active first, done. Okay, so with this, we have done our basics of the SLA. Tomorrow, we are going to be start these two concepts, retroactive, and we will discuss about that when SLA get attached, what are these field states basically? What is the purpose of these fields? How they'll be helpful for a business. Here again, I put a count on Ashish, Mohammed, Abhi, Suraj, and Deepak, I can say. or Ravish who are working the delivery part. For them, these are the everything. So tomorrow we're going to discuss about these things and possibly we'll close this topic as well. Okay, any question before I stop the recording for today? Good. Let me stop it and take a quick attendance now.